Welcome in to the probably first 4th of July I've ever celebrated on the YouTube channel. I mean, we're kicking it off just so correctly with some burgers. I don't have access to a grill. That's not very American of me. Sadly, it's just going to have to be this thing right here. Stovetop, Samsung burgers. See, because it's Samsung brand. It's fine though. I figured, you know what? I'm still eating meat at the end of the day, so I figured, like, you know, we don't have to grill for 4th of July. Plus, I've still got some other things in the works. I thought I was going to burp again. I've still got other things in the works that definitely are 4th of July themed. So let me get these burgers out and cracking. All right, welcome in. These are just the cheapest burgers I found, so they're not even anabolic at all. Well, all right, they are a little anabolic, but for the most part, you know, we definitely could have gone a little leaner on the beef. But I was like, you know what? It's cheap. It'll still taste fine. Ooh, you know what? I don't even have cheese for the burgers, I don't think. I'm kind of just making ground beef and putting bread on it. Not gonna lie. So far, 4th of July is off to a rough start. First burger. There it is. There she is. A little bit chunky, not gonna lie. Just gonna slap that down. And I figured, you know, if I don't eat the entire 4-pack of burgers, which, come on, that's a lot. That is a lot of burger. Especially when I'm cutting. I've basically already given up on my diet, and we're not even a full week into July. So, you know, I guess I could eat all 4 of the burgers, but maybe we'll wean back a little bit, or at least space them out a little bit to, you know, make it healthier, digest them better. Next up, we're not going to forget this. The classic steak seasoning. I mean, come on, dude. If you're not seasoning your burgers, I'm not showing up to your grill out, your cookout, whatever. Like, get real with yourself. So we can move that aside. We'll use those later, maybe. I think you can see this. Actually, wait. I don't have a light here either. The light on this thing is burnt out, and I just never replaced it, so it is what it is. We want to really season these babies, though. That look good? Looks like a bit much, I'm not gonna lie. I've never, well, okay, I guess I've cooked burgers before, but only in a sense of like it was just a big thing of ground beef. So I don't know how much to season these and how much to not season these, but whatever. You know what? We'll wing it, we'll guess. First attempt at burgers, here we go. You know, maybe a bit over seasoned. I'm not sure. Let's just fire on the grill. The grill. It's electric too. I mean, could I get less American? I literally have an electric stove top and no grill. I don't think it gets worse than that. When it comes to temperature, I'm not gonna temp them. I'm just gonna eat them as soon as they get a little bit brown. But also, I think you can eat ground beef when it's pink, right? I hope so. Ooh wee, baby. Look at that sizzle. Let's smash it down a little too. Low key, you could do some smash burgers, except I don't have like the iron fist that they use. So I could just do like flat burgers. Not really enough smashage with the, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know how to cook. That's bottom line. Honestly, nothing better than a good grilling sesh, am I right? Electrical grill in front of me. Burgers that are only seasoned on one side. And a spatula instead of like a real, actually, do people use spatulas on grills when they're like flipping the burgers, or do they have like a, they have like a real metal one with like the holes in it right here, like the 3 lines, like the Krusty Krab. Just a touch more seasoning on this side. I'm not so white where I'm not going to season one side. Come on. I need to give it a little. It's like very lightly seasoned. It's like a drip of seasoning. You might have to whip out the buns soon. Bet you guys supervise that for me. Question is, do you toast your buns or do you leave them raw? I'm going to toast one. I'm going to keep one raw. How does that sound? Check this out. The raw bun. Oh, shoot. You guys can't actually see the toaster. That's cool. I didn't know if this camera was wide enough to show it. Look at those. Those look done. Pretty pink. I'm not going to do that, actually. That would be terrible. I do have ketchup, though. Don't worry, we have ketchup. Because if I didn't have ketchup, I might as well cancel the whole 4th of July video. All right? Ooh-wee, look what I've just discovered. Some chemically made cheese. That is the American dream. I don't know if these have gone bad or not. That's definitely up for debate. And we don't have any other cheese, and I'm kind of craving a cheeseburger. So we'll see about those two things. We'll have to, I don't know, maybe just risk it. Uh-oh, this one's falling apart. I mean, they're looking decent for right now. I definitely smashed them too much. I was just kind of playing around. Not gonna lie, I don't know what I was thinking there of just smashing it with the spatula, but you know what? Whatever, dude. It works. See, it's just fun to squish them, dude. It's like a game. Maybe we should put the lid on. Help them cook a little better. Except actually, that's a bad idea because I can't even see through that. So we're not gonna do that actually at all. Dang, these are still like super blooded. I like no blood in my burgers. Sorry if you guys aren't leather burger enjoyers out there. But like that is just excessive, dude. That's too much. I don't know why, but they kind of look unseasoned. And I swear I seasoned them, but I don't want to over season them and then have just like an aggressive burger of seasoning and despair. That's what I was thinking of. But I mean, might have to. Just like a touch more. Wouldn't hurt. All right, there we go. That's good, no more. I'm actually gonna vault this now. I'm gonna put it back in the spice cabinet. Ooh, almost ripped the door off. Ow! Oh! I need to stop slamming the burgers down because that just like killed me. They're attacking me, dude. They don't want to be cooked. I hope you enjoyed that, even though this isn't an ASMR channel. I'm gonna say they're done, honestly. We're gonna toast our other bun over here. Only level 2, so it won't be that crazy. And then we've still got our raw bun here. That burger's about to be dead, but... I mean, we'll risk it. It looks fine, I guess. Oh my... This has got to be like top 10 worst burger making videos of all time, dude. I just shot all of the ketchup juice without shaking it. Here's one burger. This is the bun for the other one. We're not gonna waste it, dude. We'll eat it. My flaws are gonna be either my enjoyment or my punishment. That's what we'll say about that one. These two are cooked so differently. I forgot to put the cheese on the other one while it was still cooking. So now it's just like cold piece of cheese just sitting on top. The bun looks good. This bun looks questionable, but this burger looks better. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I'll say that. It is not an unedible burger. I've seen unedible before too. Boom. Look at that, dude. 2 burgers for the 4th of July. And we got the wife beater on. This is bad lighting, dude, all right? Ignore the bicep size. Let's crunch into the first burger first. The non-toasted bun. How are we feeling? 1 through 10. Actually phenomenal. I think I forgot to turn off the electrical stove. All right, we're back. Didn't want to burn the place down. That would have been an interesting 4th of July celebration. Just burn the house down instead of get fireworks. Not a bad plan. Still with the raw bun. I forgot to rate it. Like, not even kidding. Easy 6.5 out of 10. It's actually good. Which, I am shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't grill burgers or cook burgers like ever. This one right here, this is like the experimental one. Toasted bun, cheese pre-melted on the burger instead of afterwards. I don't think it's safe to eat yet. I'll come back with an actual review when it cools down a bit. All right, we're back now. We're gonna attempt a second bite. Also, side note, A fruit fly tried to climb on my burger. I ended up killing him and eating him. I needed the extra protein, so why not? But back to what I was gonna say. The toasted bun, toasted burger, it's still smoking. But maybe we'll get a better bite this time. I also get a little dip too. I'm a ketchup enthusiast. Don't worry, dude, the burgers aren't that dry. They're extremely dry. Honestly, I'm gonna have to get it to the burger that's toasted and pre-cheese melted. It's like In-N-Out vibes. You know what I mean? It's unique. That's one way to put it. It's not bad though. It's kind of like a patty melt. If you've ever had one of those, pretty good, not gonna lie. The soft bun is classic, can't go wrong. 6.5 out of 10. The crispy bun, pre-cheese melt, this one, that was a smoking dragon on the first bite. Really good, like a 7.5. Double fisting burgers. We're gonna eat them both at the same time, and we'll see how it is. I mean, hey, we're only on this floating rock one time. Yeah. In-N-Out. Come find me. I heard you need a new burger recipe. I'm willing to bet my entire life savings that I will downgrade your burgers from here on out. This is great though. I'm actually excited with the way it turned out. As much sarcasm and jokes I'm making about it. Really solid. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm getting kind of caught up in this like cheeseburger hypnotized, whatever. I was gonna say, eating both double fist burgers at the same time kind of just tasted the same. I wouldn't say it made it any better or worse, but you know what? It looked cool. And some of you might be thinking, oh, just cheeseburgers for your 4th of July celebration? That's it? That's pretty beta. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started, all right? We got a whole long time ahead of us. It's currently 8:11 p.m., even though it's like screamingly bright out. Shout out to summer. And we've got maybe a little something for dessert. You ever heard of one of these bad boys? We've got a acid Cuba. You know, maybe we'll puff on that a couple times. I've only smoked a cigar like once in my life, so if I get sick and puke, I'll scream. 300 milligrams. And just for reference, it's currently 10:52 a.m. There you go. You can see it. Wait. Kind of right there. Cheers. It's not mixed at all. Ah! I just spilled all over the floor. What is happening? How did I just spray myself? Worst chug of pre-workout I've ever had. I think we might be ready for chest day. What is more American than chest day? You know what I mean? It's like, you really think Uncle Sam would have wanted us to hit legs? What? Are you out of your mind? Back, debatable. But chest is just like the clear answer. I'll hear anyone's argument if you want to do back on July 4th. But I won't hear your argument if you're talking about legs on July 4th. Uncle Sam would want us to be getting a chest pump. I'm excited. Chest day! Warming up, first set of chests. I'm ecstatic.
Motherfucker ever at what you do, you're gonna be misunderstood by everybody because you're gonna be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there, and that's what it takes. That's the truth. It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you.
All right, 50s were basically effortless. Let's grab like the 65s. Chest day with some Metallica.
You question everything you fucking do. You've arrived.
The only person, big dog, that's gonna get you out of this spot is you. No more fucking excuses. No more coming up with reasons why you can't. Have a fucking gear, get focused, get ferocious, time to level up.
Then he said, son, I'm sorry to say you're not gonna box again. And I looked at him. I said, no, Dr. Cotton.
65's done. Let's get the 75s. We're just gonna keep climbing until we die. Just a little something to take the edge off. Military energy gum, 100 milligrams per piece. We definitely are booting this up. I ripped the pack horrible. Whole piece, 100 milligrams. On top of whatever the pre-workout I said was. Oh, 300 milligrams. Casual day of 400. Past 10:30 p.m. Not even, I didn't even count how much coffee I drank today. I kind of just drink coffee like water. I don't even really feel like it's caffeinated anymore. I'm to the point where I just drink caffeine just so like I don't have a headache.
I ain't gonna box again. You see, you don't understand what kind of man I am.
High performers hold themselves to a higher standard than the one that they are given. That's the separator between great people and average people.
Hard work looks horrible. It's not motivating. It's not motivating right.
There it is. So easy. We're on the 85s. 85-pound dumbbells. Tom Platz in the ears. What else do I need? Nothing. Maybe some D-ball.
Yeah. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it. I love it. I have days I don't want to do it, but I know it's just life. I wake up while it still sucks. It's just life. And it wasn't like someone came around and said, "Hey, man, you can do this. This is all me."
Time will test you. Distractions will chase you. People will doubt you, forget you, count you out. But none of that matters if you stay focused in what you want.
I'm not gonna lie. The 85s are kind of running my fade. It's, I think it might be time for chest fly. That is 85s for what? I think 9 reps. I feel like once I get into my sets and I start cranking, I just forget to count. This is the best chest exercise to exist. Fuel-wise, when you really get a good squeeze, it's like almost uncomparable to anything else. I'm not gonna lie. And when your left shoulder doesn't hurt on this thing, it's next level.
The difference between where you are and where you want to be is all about mindset. The 1% mindset. It's the way you see the world. It's the way you face challenges. It's the way you think when times are tough. That's what makes the 1% different from the rest. The 1% don't waste their time. They don't let distractions...
Oh my gosh, that's so heavy. I feel like I'm gonna bust a gasket. 80 pounds is murdering me.
...them away from their goals. They don't spend hours scrolling through social media. They don't get lost in pointless gossip. They know what they want, and they are willing to put in the work every single day. You know, most people think that success is about talent or luck. They think that the 1% were born with something special, something that others just don't have. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about being the most...
I'm not gonna lie, my head is throbbing. This is unfun. We're gonna still go. I'm not saying that I'm quitting. I'm just saying my head is like not feeling good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the burgers were a good pick for a pre-chest day. I have an okay pump, but it's just like I think I spaced them too long apart. I should have had like 2 more burgers just before I hit this gym sesh, but I'm dying, dude. And I feel like I'm seeing people I keep out of my peripheral. I'm losing my mind, is what's happening. All right, listen. If you've ever heard the song Fantastic Life by Cult Member, you'll know the type of vibe I'm going for. It's like a nighttime aura. I don't even know if that's really how to put it. But I needed to switch up the vibe. My headache is slowly fading. I needed to chill out the music. I was having just Tom Platt screaming, which is cool, but it doesn't feel good.
It's about consistency.
You're looking for that one guy who's strong, who's that pillar for the family in hard times. Make sure they look around and find you. These are the times right now for you to step up. Be that guy that can take anything.
Let them underestimate you. Work in silence.
Hold on. I'll take care of this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this machine being so heavy.
On your path, and one day, my friend, it will all be worth it. There will be a day in your future future that you look back on a day like today and you just smile because it was all worth it, because you believed in yourself when no one else did.
Oh, I almost feel like it might be a day without music, which is insane to say, but like I just feel like no music is sounding good right now. I'm in one of those like workouts where it's like I'm not even really performing that bad, but it's just like music's not hitting and I need it to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might take these out, honestly, which is just crazy to me saying that because now I can actually hear myself and it feels really weird because I'm not used to that at all. Enough yapping though. Let's we got one more set here and then we'll have a pump check to do. I have like an okay chest pump, I would say. It's not bad. Right now I'd rate it like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. All right, I decided to keep my own music in. As soon as I heard the gym's music they were playing, I instantly wanted to leave the gym. And it's not even that it's like bad music that, well, no, it is. I'm not even gonna try and sugarcoat it. It's just not good for the gym. I'll be honest, I'll be blunt. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. It's garbage.
Success is your responsibility, and change can take place in an instant if you are willing to flip the switch.
You need to fucking work hard. You need to fucking discipline your mind better.
You're only here for a short time. If you're not going to show people what's possible, who the fuck else is?
You can't sit back and say, I start now. I gotta start now.
Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind every day.
That comfort zone is dangerous. When you're comfortable, you are at most dangerous. The comfort zone.
It's actually not even music anymore that's giving me a headache. It's lifting, and I'm breathing too. I think it's just like the squeezing of the thing, of the muscle. I can't even think. I think my body is craving some fireworks. Let's just get like a junk volume set in here. Basically just like Mr. Olympian pumping up behind stage kind of set. Except in my case, I'm Mr. Schizophrenic.
It's somewhere you should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and dissatisfied. Anybody ever tell you, hey, look, you know what? Just be satisfied with what you got. Don't believe them. Get them away from you. You should never be satisfied with what you got. Because the attempt to get more makes you into something better.
You have to become the kind of person that can push through the hard times. Most people can't do that. Most people cannot push through the challenging, the draining, the frustrating times that make everybody else quit. So you have to build yourself into someone who has the discipline.
9 reps. That's quality. Let's check a pump. Incline Smith machine. I barely do these. I've maybe done them twice ever in my life, but I want to switch up my chest day a little bit. Also, side note, if you touch the bench at all on incline Smith machine bench press, you will be like 20 miles away from where you needed to go. I don't understand the science, but first set anyways.
It's where I think the real truth comes out, because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there.
You gotta win tomorrow. You gotta win right now. If you're passionate about what you're doing, keep going, keep believing.
You don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily.
I already feel uneven. I wish there was just like a bolted in incline Smith machine bench press that was just like perfectly put together, so I didn't have to worry about tuning it. I act like I'm tuning a car, dude. 10 and a 5 are getting added. I started to do it, and then I was like, wait, I want to show the camera that I'm actually doing it, so it doesn't just look like I'm pretending. 10, oh my gosh, dude. Literally only one side of the rack has 5-pound dumbbell, or 5-pound plates. Well, how does that even happen, dude? All right, 5 loaded. Song's beat is about to drop. Quick sip of water. Oh, that's quality. Quality water fountain, gym water. Listen, as soon as you step outside of the gym water is no longer drinkable. Argue with a wall.
They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit, day in and day out. That's what it takes.
Every day I wake up, I say to myself, you have 2 options right now. Keep dreaming with your dreams or wake up and make it reality. I choose the second option, always.
You know, a lot of people go through life worrying about what could go wrong. What if this happens? What if that happens?
So the chest has definitely lost some strength. Actually a lot, not just some. I'm gonna take the 5s off, try to get another 8. That was like 6. I'm a bit gassed, I won't lie. I've got some strength to rebuild. Ah! That's a good little wake-up call. Good little PR starter. When you hit your head on the bar, because it's a terrible machine. I kind of don't like these. They feel great, but setting them up is a hassle. And the machine literally attacks me.
You can't go through life like that. That's why I take on these challenges. That's why you see me take on fights that no one else would.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best.
Oh, my chest is done, dude. I'm getting out of here. My chest. It's had enough of this chest day, which I can't believe I'm saying, but it really is just fried. I think that was like 4 reps, and it was lighter. Whatever. We'll come back stronger next week. That's what I always say. Next order of business. Chest day completed. Next order of business, though, figure out how to light this thing. Obviously, there's the tip. You burn that baby up. Why is this side just a ball? I feel like my tax bracket has raised a little bit just by sucking on this big brown thing. Current objective. Find a place to be a degenerate. Allegedly driving, by the way. It's mostly AI. It is AI. This is all AI, except for me. But yeah, I need to find an objective of where to be a degenerate. Kind of struggling right now. I mean, kind of avoiding getting arrested. I don't think that's a great idea for my 4th of July celebration. Just call in a jail cell request. I don't know. I'm struggling where to go to do stuff, though. We'll see. I think I might have an idea. All right, the bug spray is on. We are now on our way to our exploration. Let me just check my second phone, see what the time is. 12:43. By the way, that's me flexing in a Spider Aventador. And we need to find a spot to light up these fireworks. I have seen a couple cops prowling the realm. That's not great. I gotta pee publicly too, allegedly. Just 1 second, dude. I just need a second to allegedly pee. Nothing major. Still on the prowl to look where to be a degenerate. Honestly, I'm kind of lost. At this point, we're just having a night stroll, which is fine, I guess. Not really what I was looking for, but I guess it works. Also, I'm gonna flip on a YouTube video of how to smoke that cigar. That is very important. I did not spend a whole $6. Actually, I think it was $5, maybe $6 after tax, just to not smoke it. I mean, come on, I don't have that kind of money just laying around. All right, welcome in. We have found our spot. Kind of legendary. I found like a random bench, and the lighting's not terrible. I think we're ready, though, to boof this cigarello. I did have to look up a YouTube Shorts guide, by the way. There was absolutely no way I was doing that by myself. I found some like 50-year-old dad, and I was like, you know what, that'll work. The older, the better. You can kind of see it's in there. It said don't cut it too deep. This thing ain't cutting. This cutter was like $1.50-ish. There we go, I think I just cut it. Yes, I did. I'm just gonna save this. We don't need the litter. That's not good for the environment. And it would probably I don't know, a duck would eat it or something. We don't want that either. Not gonna lie, it's humid as crap out. I feel like when you're boofing a cigar, you kind of need some like 50s classic, like Bobby Darwin, or Bobby Darin, I think his name is. D-A-R-I-N, Darrin. Bobby Darin, Beyond the Sea. That is like the peak performance cigar light that you need, music that you need. What the heck am I saying, dude? I am like delirious. 1 a.m. about to get Nick sick. Or actually, these are tobacco. I am like a rookie, dude. Hold on, I think I see a car coming. I hope it's just a bot. It's not a security guard. I have seen some cops around this area already, like I said a little bit ago. Not a good sight. So why don't we just give this baby a boof? You know what? That's kind of a terrible idea to light it over my leg. Let me reposition a little. There we go. That's better. Got my creatine next to me as well. This is like the American dream for 4th of July. I've got a jug of creatine, a cigar that I don't know how to light, and soon to be some fireworks. Keep seeing Ubers go by too, and they have like a little blue light on them, and I'm like, shoot, dude, that's a cop. I'm just tweaking out a little bit. Maybe I just need a little cigar to calm me down. Got some smoke in my eye. I don't know if I'm built for these. Mm-hmm. Here we are, 22 years old. I can bench 225 for maybe 10 reps. I'd love to see where I'm at in, I don't know, like 2 more years. Oh, Houston, we have liftoff. I feel like I'm awful at this, like beyond trash at this. Maybe I should just stick to lifting. I think it already went out again. You know, I've got the hang of this. Cigar here, creatine on the left. I'm already feeling like I'm like a mob boss or something. Even though it took me like a half hour to light the thing, I'm still feeling good. And we haven't even dug into the fireworks yet. Those I'm excited for. I'll show you in a sec. ChatGPT was telling me puff it every like minute or two to burn it evenly. I feel like I've been puffing it every 20 seconds. This ain't bad though. I could get with this. This would be like a decade tradition. My dentist is going to see this and be like, so your teeth are looking horrible, Nick. What have you been up to? I'm going to be like, I don't know, doc. I've been flossing. I've been brushing. I only eat greens. To be honest, I don't eat any vegetables. So if my dentist is watching this, which I highly doubt she is I think, a single mom who is like pushing 30 maybe. Mm-hmm. She is a single mom, I think, pushing 30. So I highly doubt she's watching some random curly head degen bodybuilder. I feel way cool. I'm in a wife beater and I have a cigar. It's like 1 a.m. No one's even like alive at this hour. Also, it's a weekday, so people have jobs. Welcome to unemployed life. Cigars, creatine, wife beaters in a public park. Oh, sprinklers just came on. Thank God there's no sprinklers over here, or I would be cooked. But why don't we put this on hold for a second, and why don't we fire up some creatine? I'm gonna see if I can just hold this in my hand while I do creatine, because I feel like if I try and relight it, it's just not gonna relight, and then I'm just gonna be holding a brown wiener-shaped stick in my hand, unlit, and then I look like an idiot, even though I kind of already do. Not gonna lie, the stomach's not feeling great. Kind of sitting on like a, I don't know, like a 4.5 out of 10. I'm not feeling bad, but I feel like I'm honestly could use some food, and I didn't bring anything with me. Shout out to America. And I saw multiple raised trucks driving by with American flags on the back. I wish my penis was that small so I could do it, but unfortunately, creatine right here. And you already know we're gonna dry scoop it. Sorry for the plane that's flying. He's probably looking for me. He's like, who's that degenerate smoking a cigar in my park? We'll do like a little bit under a full scoop, see if that focuses. It's not at all. Just because I don't want to do a full scoop and then get super sick to my stomach. I've had the creatine sickness before. If you've never had it, don't try to attempt accomplishing it, I guess you could say. It is miserable. It feels like someone's stabbing your stomach. That's just good. It's just good, solid stuff. Headache is there, sure. Stomach is rumbling, absolutely. Getting a little bit lightheaded. Allegedly peeing again. Feeling okay though, you know? I feel like a cigar type of high, I guess you could call it, isn't too bad, you know? I could get down with this every once in a while. Very rarely. Don't smoke, by the way. This is not encouraging you guys to smoke. This is a bit of a longer video, but we gotta really celebrate America's birth, you know? Here's what we're working with. She is primed and ready to go. I'm gonna tear off the sides just a bit. It's low-key scaring me that the fuse is like right up against the cardboard. Don't think that's a great idea. If my first time lighting fireworks as an adult alone turns into a wildfire, it wasn't me. I will throw everyone else under the bus. I will say it was a traumatic event based on work stress. Here we go. We found a little stone patch to light it on. Uh-oh. What are we looking at? Uh-oh. Woohoo! People are gonna think there's like a fire over here. I'm screwed. If I see a single car pull up, I'm sprinting. I will leave all my gear and my net worth. This is kind of sick, dude. Oh, it's coming near us. It's like the smoke that like Marcus Rule would pose in. Well, let me demonstrate. I look like an absolute tweaker, but he just comes out on stage and he's like, and it's playing that music. I'll have to edit in the music or something, but it's like, ooh. Is that it, dude? That was like 6 seconds. I was scared of this smoke. No shot. I was scared that I was gonna like set off the entire fire alarm, or like the fire truck would come because of this firework, or this little smoke bomb. Dude, that was like 3 seconds of smoke. I didn't even get to hit a full posing routine. What the heck was that, dude? I bought these. This is on backwards. I bought these because I wanted a posing routine. Now I don't even get one, dude. Come on. That was garbage. I'm suing. Just kidding. It was like 10 bucks. Ooh, voodoo smoke. Guaranteed 6 seconds of smoking. This one looks promising. We're gonna boof this one up real quick. Let's get this baby cracking. Cheers anyways. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That baby's primed. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's like a smoke grenade, but like a budget smoke grenade. I mean, it looks cool. It was worth the $4. Actually, I think this total pack price was like $7. It's fine, I guess. Here's a car coming. He's gonna be like, what is this crackhead doing? Lighting fireworks at 2 a.m. Just like a little cock smoke grenade. Like, is he slowing down a little bit? No, he's cool. I've seen that car drive past like 8 times. Am I tweaking or am I tweaking? You know what? This is fun. I enjoy this. I'm probably gonna light the whole pack. I told myself I was gonna save some for my brother, but I mean, if this is what it looks like, we might as well light the whole thing. Cheers, 4th of July. The lighter literally makes more of an effect. I should have gotten sparklers, dude. I low-key forgot. All right, 3rd time's a charm. Dead smoke. Not sure why smoke is dead or how it's dead. We're gonna set it on our little pedestal again. Low-key should light it right on top of the water. That would look cool, but... Oh, you've gotta be kidding, dude. Here we go. Big dog. Big dog. This is the big square. Ooh. Oh, that thing's shaking. Woo! Is that it? Have I been scammed? What is this? Is this what dead smoke is? I don't want to get too close because I feel like it's going to activate as soon as... This is it? This is... I'm telling you right now, a cop could drive by and he would be like, what are you doing, crackhead? Or he wouldn't even flinch because he's like, oh, you're just an idiot. You're just an idiot kid. He wouldn't even be like, hey, stop doing those fireworks. That's too much. So far, this has been an embarrassment of a 4th of July. This thing's still just cooking behind me. It said dead smoke, and now it's just lit indefinitely. I don't really know how to feel about this. Oh, who we got pulling up? Oh, I'm going to jail. I don't even know if I can call this like a real 4th of July, dude. This is miserable. Luckily, it's only 1 a.m., so when I wake up tomorrow, it's still going to be 4th of July, which is a good thing because I'm going to definitely do some more fireworks tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get them on video, but I will have more fireworks for sure. All right, we've got one more attempt at least a semi-decent smoke bomb. Let me flip it around. Fire her up. We've got life. This is it right here. I can feel it. Ooh. That's all right. I mean, it was like the first two, but this big square we put on the water thing was a piece of trash, dude. I paid money for that, and all it did was spark a flame. There we go. Yeah, woo! I'm gonna get a noise complaint over a firework complaint. These things are trash. If you get fireworks, try to spend more than $8.99 on them, because you know this is what we're that right there is what we're expecting for $8. Sorry to fail my 4th of July. We've always got next year. I only could find smoke, and I was like, you know what? It'll be all right. The smoke bombs will be cool. It'll be colorful smoke. It's white smoke, and so far we're 3 and 4. That's a negative KD, by the way. Oh, that smoke bomb's dead. Yeah, that's a little bit sad. At least our cigar lit up. Also, I might prowl around for a little bit and see if I can prowl outside and find some wild fireworks. We need at least one big sparkly one. I think we're due for at least one. Just one, dude. And I keep hearing them go off, and I'm getting jealous. Did you just hear that? We're gonna have to go check that out. Dude, I'm literally down to find some fireworks just like prowling the earth. I don't even care if I have to pull up on like a random grill out or a party or whatever at 2 a.m. I'll be like, yeah, I'm Bob. And then just hope they accept me. Not 100% sure if that's gonna work, but we're gonna just have to try it, dude. I gotta get some real fireworks on camera. I cannot put out a 4th of July video and have a literal 3 and 4 KD. 3 smoke bombs went off and they were trash. And then the 4th one, it didn't even go. It just lit on fire and that was it. I mean, let me go find some fireworks. I'm gonna try. I'll try my best. No promises. Let's get an overview of how 4th of July has turned out so far. So far, I've got a bit of a headache. I'm sweating. I went 3 for 4 on the fireworks. And the 3 fireworks that did successfully go off weren't great. Again, spend more than $8 on your firework packs. That's a lesson to be learned. Honestly, I'll take the fall for that one. What's another one? 2 burgers I've had. Low-key have been the highlight of the 4th of July. Ooh, and I smoked a cigar, which actually, I've got it right here in my cup holder, wrapped up in a Chipotle napkin, just because I don't want to ash this car up, whatever. Yeah, that's our 4th of July so far. I'm not tapping out yet. It is 2 a.m. Let me just show you. Let me get my other phone out. Hold on. Time check real quick. 1:47 a.m. We're almost about to be 1:50 a.m. I'm not tapping out yet, though. Honestly, I might fire up another burger on the electrical grill. That'd be a lot of dishes, though. Maybe I'll microwave a burger or something. That would literally be the worst 4th of July combo ever. All the stuff I just said, and then finish it off with a 2 a.m. microwavable burger. I'd cry myself to sleep, honestly. Oh, and the tank top's on backwards. Insomnia would be an understatement to describe why I'm still awake. Probably the caffeine gum. Definitely is that. And honestly, I just haven't stayed up late in a while. You know, I've been getting up early and it just feels disgusting. I miss staying up real late into the night when it's like dead out and where all the degens are. Let's go find, though. I'm not tapping out yet. Like I just said, I keep losing my train of thought. I might not be tired, but I am definitely ADHD maxing right now. Let's go find some fireworks. I've heard a lot go off. I'm just going to pop the windows down and find the first loud noise I go and just floor it straight to it. Basically just this. You know what I'm saying? Let's go explore. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to record and drive because that would be bad. There's our end date, or time, I mean. That is a wrap on the 4th of July for me, as far as tonight goes. I gave up on finding other fireworks. I drove around for another like 25 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes, maybe like 10 minutes. And I just didn't find anything. I just gave up eventually. And I was like, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go home, eat an apple, shower. I'm covered in bug spray and cigar smoke and the smoke bombs. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Sorry for the lackluster fireworks. And make sure you spend more than $8 on fireworks for your 4th of July celebration. Goodbye.
Subscribe to MickWiddd. If you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right here. It takes one click. It's so easy.